Keeping it G, ain't nothing. You ain't gotta like it cause the feds gon' love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the feds gon' love it. Watch a young nigga show his ass to them judges. Hey, hey, of course we knew the cops coming. You ain't gotta like it cause the feds gon' love it. You ain't gotta like it cause the feds gon' love it. Watch a young nigga show his ass to them judges. Hey, god damn, free wild Jizzle out the chain gang, man. First and foremost, free that man, free them boys, free them right now immediately. But before we even get into what really happened or what they saying happened allegedly, I'm gonna just start off with this, man. Why Jizzle, you got the trophy. Real nigga trophy, real stepper trophy. Great music, great image. You know what I'm saying? Stand up, nigga, you got that. Everything checked off. Real nigga. Check. Good music. Check. Real stepper. Check. But guess what? The feds gave you a check too. We got one. A big one. We got one. He could really make good music. He really like that. We got one. They high fiving. High fiving. We got one. He's gonna lead us to the rest of them. That's what happened, bro. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, uh, a federal indictment was just unsealed today. I mean, while Jizzle's been in custody for about 8 months in terms of the feds, but the indictment was unsealed today. So now I guess they went and arrested a bunch of other people. So now he has 40 co-defendants. And I want to break this down, and I want people to understand. He was being watched for 2 years. They were being watched as well for 2 years. And the thing with this music shit, right? G Fredo and Cal kind of set the play for Boston Drill, but they went down the same way. They went down on the Rico. And in order to be in them shoes, you gotta fill them, you gotta wear them, you gotta fit them. And right now we're looking for the gunman. That's who we want to listen to, the gunman. The gunman. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be hot in this area, you got to be the gunman. You know what I mean? It's just not gonna fly because the way Boston is set up, it's just too crunchy over there. You feel me? I'm not even from there. It's just I got ties over there. I did music over there, so I know it gets real crunchy over there. So if you not the gunman, it's not gonna work. And then the police just know how turned up it is, so they know you gotta be the gunman. You feel me? If you're gonna be rapping like that, you gotta be the gunman. So unfortunately, they got him. We gonna we're gonna get into this real quick. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read the here we go. Federal prosecutors charged 41 people tied to Boston gang and sweeping guns, drugs, and fraud case. All right, they got acting United States Attorney Joshua S. Levy. That's the dude who always jump in front of the camera when it's time to talk about the big dogs. Following a 2-year investigation into gang violence in Boston, more than 40 members and associates of the Heat Street Gang were charged Wednesday in federal court with racketeering, conspiracy, drug trafficking, firearms violations, and financial fraud. The charges are part of a sweeping federal Rico case involving alleged members of the Heat Street Gang, which has been active for decades around the Mildred C. Haley Apartments, previously known as the Bromley Heath Public Housing Development in Boston's Jamaica Plain neighborhood. Nearly 24 members or associates of the Heath Street Gang were arrested Wednesday morning, according to acting U.S. Attorney for Massachusetts Joshua S. Levi. Law enforcement officials also seized more than 60 firearms. Oh, man. Levi says several other suspects already in state and federal custody were charged with new federal offenses. The defendants were allegedly involved in multiple murders, attempted murders, and shootings. Nasty. Some of those shootings left innocent victims in the crossfire, including a 9-year-old girl who was severely injured attending a family gathering, Levi said. Nasty. Although the number of shootings in Boston has been declining recently, Levy said these charges make it clear that parts of the city remain in a grip of violent criminals. If you live in a community that's threatened with violence on a daily basis, the citywide numbers don't mean nearly as much, Levy said. Some of those charged allegedly bragged about their crimes on social media and in text. I'm telling you, it's technology, man. The phones is bugged. According to Levy, who said some of the suspects were armed with fully automatic weapons. According to the indictment, some of the suspects produced music videos in which they referenced the murders they committed. Levy said one of their videos allegedly mentioned their victim saying, "I can say the names, but it might make the feds come for us." Man, that's not too heavy. You know what I mean? Levy and announcing the charges to the press once they said, "Well, the feds have come for you." See, they can't wait to say stuff like this. The suspects allegedly relied on juveniles to help facilitate many of their crimes, pressuring them to work as lookouts, gun and drug holders, and in some cases even participating in shooting attacks. Nasty. These bad actors that we targeted today took advantage of young people, Boston Police Commissioner Michael Cox said. They used fear, intimidation, and violence for personal gain. According to the charging documents, Heath Street gang members and their associates have used the Mildred C. Haley apartments for drug trafficking activities and over a period of years established distribution networks throughout Massachusetts, Maine, and California. The case further alleges the Heath Street gang committed theft and financial crimes. This includes an organized retail theft group that allegedly brazenly stole merchandise from various stores in Massachusetts and New Hampshire. Additionally, Levy said gang members and associates engaged in loan and unemployment fraud, notably from the relief aid provided by the federal government during the COVID pandemic. If found guilty, the defendants could face up to 20 years in prison for the charge of Rico conspiracy, plus 3 years of supervised release and a fine of 250,000. Charges for other alleged crimes could bring sentences ranging from 5 years to life in prison. So it's nasty, you know what I mean? Because they got murders involved allegedly, and they got the little girl who got hit up. That's what really sticks out. You feel me? And they're gonna try to make a big deal out of that. But I want to say this, right? This is already what it is. Now the people that were beefing with this clique or this hood, this entourage that just got indicted, y'all on the radar too. So the ops, usually in a lot of situations, the ops be like, "Word, we lit." You feel me? Like they don't say that, but they think that because now it's like that's a bunch of niggas they don't got to worry about no more. Now they can get some more money. But the reality is, right? Now that just means now they're looking at y'all because they got them out the way. And now they know that they was going into it with y'all. So now they looking at y'all. So whoever the ops was, y'all next. You feel me? That's exactly how I go. Like even with Cal and G Fredo, they went and started picking up Cameron. They just picked up Cameron niggas. You feel me? So that's just how I go. So I mean, y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know where y'all from. So at the end of the day, man, y'all just got to take this into consideration. Now, in terms of the music, now who wants to be the next gunman? Because that's what they really looking for. That's what the streets is looking for. They want to see who gonna fill his shoes. It's a pattern. You feel me? From Cal to G Fredo to Y Jizzle, they want the gunman. You feel me? They want the nigga who really living like that, who really laying it down, who really playing with them things. So just know that's what's going to fit the algorithm. That's what the city's missing now. So you got to understand if you jump in that position, this is going to be likely for you. So it's either you get into a whole nother bag and help change the algorithm, or you just jump in it and have a predictable outcome. You know what I'm saying? Now, for me, from the outside looking in, who I think is going to, pick up the torch and make a lot of noise musically, um, and get more attention than they just had, it's probably going to be Capo. And the reason I say this is because he got melody and he could rap ball for ball. You feel me? And he just got out of jail. You know what I mean? So his mind's a little clear. So if he could stay out the bullshit and really focus on the music, I feel like Capo can take advantage of, the momentum that's being left in the city right now that's wanting to be filled with another artist. I feel like he could fill that void. You feel me? Because there's a lot of talent out there, but they don't have the image that people want to see. Like they don't care about the hustler. They don't like the hustler. They don't like the niggas who already got money. They get intimidated by that. Majority of niggas is broke who play niggas music and shit like that. So you gotta understand. That's why they really like the gunman, or the user. You know what I'm saying? It's the user and the gunman who are at the forefront of the music industry right now. You know what I mean? And the ratchet bitches. It's not the hustler no more. The hustler's gone. You feel me? It's the gunman. That's why you got niggas like YFN Lucci in jail, Thug in jail, and everyone screaming freedom. You feel me? Young boy, the user, the gunmans. You know what I mean? That's who's getting the love, and not the hustlers. You feel me? Like that's out the way now. You feel me? And the ratchet bitches. So just keep that in mind, man. Freedom boys, man. First and foremost, man. Free Jizzel. You know what I mean? I think he'll be out within a 5, 5 to 7. You feel me? I think they're gonna hit him with a 5 to 7. But he good. He gonna come out. He gonna be 29, 30, and he gonna go off. He gonna go crazy. So and now other states are gonna know him too. You feel me? Like he gonna be in the federales, meeting other people from different states. So now they're gonna tap in with him from all over. You feel me? He gonna be going to Oklahoma. He gonna be going to Brooklyn. He gonna be going to Maine. You know what I mean? And then when people leave, they gonna check his music. You feel me? His music's gonna be on the tablet. Now you gotta make sure everyone on the unit got your music. You feel me? Nigga from Dallas, South Carolina, Texas. This is how you really get it jumping because you gonna talk to the bosses, the niggas who really got respect. And then when they touch down, they gonna put niggas on the shit. You feel me? So all I can see is him getting in shape, making better music, making better connections. It really gonna help him. You feel me? If he get 5 years, he's good. That might be good for him because that shit might have saved his life, bro. On hood, man. So free wild Jizzle, man. And understand, man, whoever, steps in them shoes, understand what come with it. Gotta be smart if you gonna jump in them shoes, man. Let's go. Subscribe now. Let's get it.